we're here at Olson's open house today, and look who I found. Yes, it's the famous Jon Ritter.
The famous Jon Ritter.
Yep. Nice to see you, John.
Hey, nice to meet you too, Chris.
So we're going to combine forces here today and maybe show a few fun things. John was here yesterday doing a video when the weather was actually really nice. I couldn't make it, but if you're a teacher, you can get that kind of time off. See? So it worked out good for him. But John's so dedicated, he came out here and he brought his own tractor right over here. So, yeah, when I came out here, I said, geez, John, this is just like yours. Well, guess what?
It is mine. It is mine. Yeah, I'm out here representing Curtis today, and we're representing the cabs that Curtis has. And Curtis has two different cabs with the BX tractor now. There's the premium cab with all the bells and whistles, just like I have. That is my tractor. And then Curtis came out with the Advantage series. So it doesn't have all the bells and whistles, a little bit more economical, a little easier on the budget. But there are now two options for your BX. So that's what I'm here for. And plus, I get to hang around tractors and be at the Olson dealership all day long.
How much fun can you have?
How much fun can you have? Exactly. Yeah.
So when we were here last year, we just kind of did a tour, and I was looking at some, and well, look at here. Here's one with a cab, and I think it ended up being yours.
It might have been. Yeah.
I think that's what we figured out, because it was the only one here with a cab. So
yeah, it could have been. Was it back here in this area?
No, it was actually right up in front.
Up there. Okay, because they did have a 2380 with a cab similar to this last year, and there's only one difference between the 23S and the 2380, and that's the back panel on the 23S is removable. The 2380's back panel for their premium cab isn't removable.
Okay.
That's the only difference. Otherwise, the same thing.
Well, yeah, either way, they only probably had two at the time. So
exactly.
50-50.
When you live in Minnesota, and after you plow snow in the open elements, you need a cab. You got to find some way to keep a little bit warmer, and you know that. You move enough snow in the open elements, and I bet it's crossed your mind a few times.
I'm pretty jealous when I see it with that thing. I thought, look at how warm and cozy it is in that thing. And furthermore, it would actually clear the garage.
It does. Yeah, it'll clear an 8-foot garage door.
Now, I have to fold my ROPS down because they got a little strobe on the top.
Sure.
So I got to fold that part down, but you can see that the ROPS still sticks up way further than the cab. So this is doable for a homeowner in town like me.
Yeah, I can still store that under my shed with no problem. So.
That's pretty cool. So as long as we're talking about these, what's the differences between these two really, other than you started covering the deluxe and all that and the removable, but I haven't seen this one before.
Yeah, well, it's which one over here now? Figure that out. I'll show you. Yeah, this cab it's sealed up pretty well. It's just sealed up a little bit differently. You'll notice on the bottom here it has more of a rubber membrane that's keeping it sealed up. But this cab is probably also a little bit easier to remove if you wanted to. The doors still come off of this, but as you can see, the window, it doesn't open like it would on the premium cab. But the window's larger, so you have, and there's nothing obstructing your view with the bars from the sliding windows. Another similarity, well, not too similar, but kind of a likelihood, is this back window is on Jeep hinges, and you can remove it. It comes right off. So you can kind of have that open station feel.
But no, you can do that with yours too, can't you? The doors come off. Right?
The doors come off this,
and
the
doors
back come off this. Yeah, in fact. That's how easy it is.
I guess that's an easy enough.
That's how easy it is. So there's nothing to it.
That is slick.
Yeah.
But now on yours, let's say that you decided, well, I'd kind of like to have an open station this year. How tough would it be for you to get that off?
Same. Well,
I mean the whole cab.
The whole cab?
That'd be kind of tough.
It would be a little tough. It would take some work. It's the entire cab installation, I've heard, is about 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
So taking it off, you probably wouldn't have to remove all the bracketry and things. But I would imagine it would probably take a couple hours to take off.
Could be done, but why bother? As long as the doors
come
off and everything.
Right. Well, when you start getting up there in age, and you start worrying about skin cancer with the sun hitting you.
Right.
So I like to have something on top of me, and protecting me from the sun as well. It doesn't matter how nice it is. I don't want to be.
You got the heater and the defroster and the whole bit in there.
Yeah.
Air conditioner.
I'll tell you what, it's an option for this cab or this cab. So if you want air, if you live down south and it's a little warm, air conditioning is definitely an option.
Well, we probably don't need it here, but it's a nice thought.
That's a great thought to have. Yeah.
Well, John and I have been having a great time talking about tractors. My wife's been behind the scenes doing all the camera work and really not having all that much fun. So I think she's got something to say about that.
Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday and we are at Olson Kubota dealer. Plenty toy machine for the boy. And my husband is talking with Jon, and you know what are they talking about? Of course, Kubota tractor. And I am here to show how the guys abandoned wife. No, I'm just kidding. He enjoyed talking so much.
Well, thanks, honey, for being such a good sport. You take excellent videos and you tag along and put up with all our stuff and make some really good videos because, you know, I'm not that good with a GoPro. John's a real pro with a GoPro, but today was the first time I tried it and I couldn't seem to keep it out of the sky. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work. Olson's is a fantastic dealer. My salesman Mark traded my BX2380 in on my 2680 and got a great deal from him, and heck, Rick the owner even delivered it personally. How can you beat that?
So that would be with the rim guard, and I figure about 200 that I've got. That's about it. And the valve spot is 5%.
John and I had the pleasure of meeting one of my subscribers by the name of Kevin, who has his own channel, BBQ, or barbecue, bow hunting and boating. And he's just getting launched and he may buy a tractor. Actually, he might buy this one here, so he asked John and I to test drive it for him. And being tractor guys, what do you think we said? You are correct.
with John and Kevin at Olson's, and we're looking at a 3901. And I think John's starting to get some ideas.
Yeah, honey, if you watch this, what do you think? Do we need a bigger tractor? I think I can get at least a mower deck on the back of it. Plow some serious snow, but open cab, I don't know if I like it.
I think it is kind of you, John, but John's had kind of a rough winter because he's been doing a lot of plowing with that heated cab.
If I could plow a little quicker, that might help.
Yeah, well, I think we need to look for another cab, John, because I don't think you're going back to life without a cab. We're going to keep looking.
Yeah, I think this tractor has been a really popular one for Kubota. They've sold a lot of them. I was talking to a sales guy earlier that he didn't even know if they had one on their lot anymore because they sell them so quickly. They're hard to keep on the lot. So,
well, it certainly is a residential size, isn't it?
You know, if you're looking for a tractor that's just around that 40 horsepower range, this is the one for you. It's very well priced, and it's got all the power you're going to need. And it's a well-built machine. It's proven itself, so definitely reliable.
Cool. John, I think we found the tractor for you.
You found me one.
Yeah, something that's a little bit more appropriately sized. It's got, you don't have to lose that cab after all.
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
2650. This is a very popular tractor.
And a true factory cab.
True factory cab, and it does not have DPF in it like anything bigger would. So it's 26 horsepower. It's a great tractor. It's got factory cab, and you can get a motor deck for it as well.
And the other thing, John, at 26 horse, you can move into the big leagues.
Like you did, right?
Yeah.
This has the exact same engine that you have in your BX.
Yes, sir. Kevin, what do you think? Maybe that's...
I think we should get one.
Yeah.
I think we should get one. All right. And also, looks like for brakes, lock both at a time at the same time, where you can do...
Oh yeah, it's got the multi-brakes. You can spin on a dime.
Yep.
There you go.
Lock it one side.
Here's what you need to do, Kevin. You need to take a picture of this and tell your wife, hey, honey, what do you think of this? Air conditioning, heated
I know my boundaries.
You can say, as long as the attitude was so good about the other one, we're going to just do a little bit of a leap up.
You said she's in a good mood today. How good of a mood is she in?
This is the test.
Keep her in the good mood. Probably a wise decision.
Sometimes it's not always best to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission.
Yeah, that's true. Good call.
We got a lot of tractors here, just like last year. They came out here for the day after Mother's Day, and they still have tons of equipment. So if you're in the area of North Branch, Minnesota, this is a great place to go. John's getting some other funny ideas here, I think.
Your motorized recliner with the motor deck.
John, maybe you need to get one of them too.
You know, if I had room for it, I'd love to not have to put hours on my tractor for mowing.
That's it.
Because I'd rather be digging in the dirt and plowing snow.
And I think that's a good selling point to talk to your wife about.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm really tired about changing that deck back and forth under the tractor. It'd be so much more efficient if we had one of these two.
I could spend more time with you, honey.
That's right. It's all about that. That's right. I think you got her covered, John. Pick up the phone, give her a call. Now.
Well,
what's that again? How do you go forward and drink your coffee? That's it. This is a good point, everybody.
Yeah, perfect opportunity. We've got somebody with Kubota Commander experience, and me with absolutely zero experience. So my question is,
you wear a helmet with the cups in it.
how do you go forward while drinking your coffee? I mean, what's the point of having a cup holder?
You can control it with just the one hand if you get good at it.
If I'm good, so kind of like
there we go.
One hand.
Well,
okay.
See,
you can get that good, huh?
So there is hope on selling this after all, John.
There's a selling point. You can one-hand control. I can see that. All right.
The other hand, you can talk to your wife on the phone.
That's it.
And tell her how beautiful she is.
And I've got one of those videos myself, FaceTiming, when I'm trying to get the tractor in the driveway.
I'll be in soon. I miss you.
Yep.
All right, so it's possible. That is why they put the cup holder here.
Okay, well.
We might have to have this part of our blooper reel because I know our wives are just going to be shaking their heads when they watch this.
Let's
you think?
Be realistic.
You don't really
Does
think
your
that's
wife
true.
watch your channel?
I know.
My wife doesn't watch my channel.
Well, maybe it's time she did.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. All right, so we got dueling videos going on
That's
here.
right here.
So you're going to have this on your channel, I'll have this on my channel. But our conversation right now is we're talking about tires, because right in front of us we have two different tractors, both BXs. Actually, I guess they are different tractors. This one's an 1880 and this is a 2380, but they got two different tires. We've got a turf tire on one, and we got the R4 Industrials right here. And we know there's a third option, and that's with the egg tires, but we're not talking egg tires right now. But Kevin had a question about chains and whether or not we use chains on our tractors. And when I had my BX25, I had chains on it, but there was only a certain weather condition where I ever really needed them. And that was if we had freezing rain and it froze and then it snowed on top of that, the chains were handy to have. But I really didn't need chains at all this year, and I never really missed them. To be honest, I never had time to put them on this winter. Winter came like that. So that's why I didn't use them. But after this winter, I didn't need them. So what was it like for you, Chris?
Well, for me, when I first started out plowing last year, I've always been light in the back, and with my 2380, I just didn't even run the weight rack back there to start with, but I found that I was really light in the back, so as soon as I hit four-wheel drive plowing and everything, it was just fine. So now that I've got my 2680 and I've got the weight in the rear tires, what is it again, gentlemen?
Rim guard,
thank you.
Also known as beet juice.
Yep,
Beet juice,
that's
yeah.
beet juice, yep, it's heavier, yep. What I found is that extra couple 100 pounds has enabled me to not even use four-wheel drive. So when I did that little bit of plowing with that last snow, I was fine just, with the rear tire traction. And also I just did some plowing here yesterday, and I didn't hit four-wheel drive for the first time, and it was fine. But anyway, in terms of the chains, especially if you got four-wheel drive, it's my opinion that you might not need those chains. So definitely try your situation first and see how it works before you commit to chains. It sounds like that's kind of what you've figured out.
For certain. Yeah, to try it without chains for go as long as you can without chains, because I really don't think you're going to need them, and I don't think it's going to matter much if you're going to use the R4 tires or the turf tires. Now, if you are familiar with Neil Messick's channel, he's got a great channel. It's, again, if you want to watch it, link in the description. Check his channel out. He did a video on the different traction abilities between the turf tires and the R4s, and what RPM where they were going to lose traction at, or he had a pull test, I believe, wasn't he? Pulling a weight? That's what he's doing. So it's a really good video that you can check out, and you can look and see for yourself. But both tires are going to be good for winter, and both tires are also going to be good for mowing grass. I mow my grass with the R4 tires, and it really doesn't chew things up much at all, only if the soil is actually wet and kind of it compacts a lot easier. But if it's dry conditions, I've got no problem. So just our 2 cents or our 3 cents. Do you want to add your cent too?
I have zero experience yet.
Zero
But
experience.
he's going to have some soon.
I hope too soon.
His wife even promised him that.
I can tell you, hey, careful how we say that, but I can only tell you about a Kubota Commander experience, and that's all I can tell you. So.
Yeah, you got the Kubota Commander. So that's our 2 cents for you.
Yep.
Almost 2.5. All right. Keep watching, you guys.
Well, John's just getting ready to load up his tractor here. You won't be able to see him too well in that nice, quiet, heated cab, but I assure you he's in there. Then you can see how slick the setup he's got. And the reason why he brought it here is because it was so easy to do. We're going to watch that. I was just telling everybody the reason why you brought it out here is because it's so easy to do.
It's not too bad to transport. Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
pretty slick.
You know, as you can see, I got a half-ton truck, and yeah, pulling this is a little much for it. I wouldn't say it's too much, but it's kind of right where I'd want to be. You know, with the tractor with everything on it. If I had the backhoe, especially, it'd be about 3,500 pounds, and the trailer itself it's got to be close to 3. So, and that's an old F-150. It's a '99. No, it's not like the newer ones that can pull 13,000 pounds. So
Right.
This one's rated, I think, at probably 8 or 9. But
Okay.
it handles it.
It does it.
Okay. Yeah, it does it.
Very cool. Very nice setup. Well, I found the old beast. Here she is at Olson's. And I guess there was a gentleman that was looking at it this morning. And it looks about the way it always did, I guess. So here it is. I found it. So if you're looking for a 2380 with about 160 hours on it, this could be the tractor for you.
Well, I'd like to give a special thanks to Jon Ritter. It was a real pleasure meeting him out there. And please check out his channel. A Ritter Bit Will Do. And of all people to meet, Kevin, my subscriber. Pleasure meeting you. Please check out his channel. And now there's going to be a little bit of hell to pay because my poor wife got cold and's been sitting in the car for a while.
Not fun at all. Not fun at all. This is a bad deal when you come with your husband at Kubota dealer. I have been waiting for a long time, couple hours. This is not a good deal to come here. Hungry, sleepy, cold, gray day and storm is coming, snow. You name it, so many things. Complain.com. That's me. You are lucky you stay home. So next time I have to let my husband come alone and then I stay home to cook Thai food. That's the way it is, guys.